So when did the gas station start putting $175 holds on your card, your debit card or credit cards when you're trying to pump gas?
That's
I just
crazy.
left QT and I paid for gas with my Amex, and I got an alert of a transaction, and this was prior to me even pumping. I had my phone in my hand, so I seen the text message come through. Why did they put a $175 hold on my card when I only got $72 worth of gas? It only cost $72. Not only because that was expensive, because I just paid damn near $5 a gallon for gas here in
Wow.
Atlanta. But $175, like, that seems a bit excessive.
It
And
is.
I understand that gas stations do holds, but I've never had. This was at QT. I typically get gas at Costco, but I was down to like the last 7 miles before my ass would have been on the side of 85. That I went ahead and just jumped off the highway and went to QT to get gas. But Costco don't put no holds on my account for gas. I just thought 175 was a bit excessive, especially when I only needed under $100 worth of gas to fill up my tank. And I understand they don't know that, but 175 plus the $72 in gas that I actually
Right.
received, like, that's wild to me. That's insane. Have y'all seen these ridiculous numbers with holds on y'all account? Is this something that's new because of the oil shortage that we're encountering right now, which ultimately impacts gas? Or is this something that has always been and I've just been oblivious to it? Let's talk about it in my comments.
A $175 hold at a gas station is absolutely wild. I have never experienced anything like that in my life, but she's not the only one. There are a lot of other people that are experiencing these same high $100+ holds whenever they go to the gas station. So if you use your credit card when you go to the gas station, you're going to want to stick around and check out this video. I got multiple clips letting you know what's going on and some that are going to explain why this may be happening. So let's get into another clip where we can see somebody else that is having a very similar experience to this young lady.
It done happened again. So remember I told y'all last week I got gas at Shell and they didn't charge my card the correct amount of gas. They charged it $150, okay, which says pending. Anyway, I got that back. But I just went to Sunco and they took out $80 and something, not the amount that I got gas for. So I went inside and I asked for my receipt and I was like, what's up with this? And he was like,
Right.
oh, your bank is doing it. So I called my bank. The bank is not doing it. The gas stations are doing it.
See?
The bank suggested going inside and using your debit card and making a payment that way. I ain't never in my life, okay? This has never happened to me before in life.
So again, we see it happen to another person. This is not just a singular occurrence, but these gas stations are starting to take advantage of people that are using their credit cards. And as she stated, it's not the bank. It's not the bank that is saying, hey, we want to hold $100+ or $80 in her case when you go pump gas. It's the gas stations, which would beg the question, why in the world does the gas station feel they need to have that high of a hold for your gas? Like, that just doesn't make any sense. But hey, she's not the only one that's dealing with this. Let's check out another person that had a very similar experience.
Maybe it was just me. I start paying at the pump, trying to make shit convenient. And I literally put $35 in my tank to fill it up. And I use premium, And I look at my goddamn account, and these bitches then put a $175 hold.
That's crazy.
Why couldn't y'all just take, an extra little 20 to hold? Maybe even 100, but damn near $200. This some bullshit. What's the point of paying at the pump if you gonna charge me for it?
Right.
Like, what? Run me my money. I don't got 3 to 5 business days. Run me my shit, man. I'm up here thinking I've been hacked. Somebody stealing or something from me the whole time. It's the bank. Not the bank, but the goddamn gas station.
Right.
I got the money. Shit. Run me my coin.
I feel her. If you go to the gas station and you only put $35 in the tank and somebody put a $175 hold on your card, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. That's way more than double the amount that you pay in gas. It's absolutely insane that they can be able to put that high of a hold on somebody's card when they not even putting $50 worth of gas in a card. That makes no sense at all. And the other thing that comes to mind is she mentioned she's using premium gas. My question would be why? Like, I understand that some cars need a higher quality of fuel, but unless you're driving some high-end vehicle, which not to be judgmental, but it don't look like she would be driving some super high-end vehicle that she would need premium gas. My question is, why aren't you just using Plus? Like, for one, you can save some money by using Plus instead of that premium. If you do have a car that is higher end, that requires a higher tier of gas, you ain't got to use the premium. You will be good and you can save some money there. But on topic, these holds of $100+ are insane. And like we heard the other woman mention, and this woman was even hip to it, it's not the banks that are putting these holds on people's cards, it's the gas stations. And we're going to find a little bit more about how that works in this next clip.
All right, I'm not trying to be dramatic, but I'd rather be shot in the face than deal with a customer coming into the bank because of a hold on their credit card or debit card because they got gas at the pump. I love how the gas stations now have a disclaimer at the pump saying, just so you know, that your bank might place a hold for $100 to $75 if you pay at the pump. That's true, but it's also not the entire truth. So as the issuing financial institution of the card, yes, the bank is technically the one holding the money. But gas stations are forgetting to say they're the ones that are asking for the hold. So when you pay at the pump, the gas station sends a pre-authorization request to the bank for the $100 or the $75. As your financial institution, we see that request and we approve it and we hold the funds. Once the final amount comes through, then the hold will drop off, and that can take a few hours to a few days. So when we at the bank say it's not us holding the funds, it's the gas station, what we mean is we're not the ones that requested it. They did. We're simply following with their request. This is a standard merchant triggered process. So just remember that it is the bank holding the funds, but the request and the initiation all came from the gas station. So the fact they have those little disclaimers on there really pissed me off.
And this is so important for people to know, right? Because some people will blame the bank because it's the bank that is usually sending them the notification that there's this pending charge of $100+. And the crazy thing is she's saying anywhere from 75 to 100. So you really got to ask the question, why are some banks putting a hold of 150 we saw with one person, $175 with another person? Why would a bank think that they would need to place that large of a hold for some gas? Like when was the last time, unless somebody was filling up some high-end vehicle, that you had to spend over $100, in this case, really over $150 at the pump? And the good thing about it is that in most cases, that hold will be released once the full amount is registered with your bank. But like she mentioned, that could take days for some people. And think about that. What happens if somebody is in a financial bind and this hold hits their account and they needed those funds, but all they did was like that other lady, hey, I just went to the gas and put 35 in there. Why you now holding $175 of my money? That is insane. This is crazy. And if you use your credit card, definitely be aware of the fact that these gas stations, depending on which ones you go to, may put one of these $100+ holds on your card. So it means be more mindful of the gas stations that you're going to. Use debit instead of credit if you can. I mean, very few people that I know of still use cash. So I would say kind of lean more towards the debit side versus, going the credit route if they're going to be putting these type of holds on your card, so you can avoid anything hindering, your ability to pay necessary bills, all because some gas station decided that they wanted to put an $150 or $175 hold on your card. So this video is wild. If you enjoyed it, definitely let me know your thoughts if you've experienced something like this. I think it's absolutely insane, but the party isn't over. If you want to continue rocking with me, check out the video on your screen. There's something really wild that is happening with DoorDash and Uber Eats, man. A lot of people are getting scammed out there by fake restaurants. If you want to know more about it, click the link, or excuse me, not click the link, but click the video that is on your screen right now and enjoy it. Until next time, I'm Jay. I'll catch you in the next video. Stay blessed, live, and love life. Thank God for another video. Deuces.